In the past, one China means to Beijing government, it means the peoples of China. But to us, one China means the Republic of China. The Republic of China was established 103 years ago. The People's Republic only 65 years ago. So we are small, but we are a big bloc. But politically, in the past, what is one China? Beijing said, I make the definition. You just listen. There's no room for you to express any opinion. One China means the peoples of China, and Taiwan is a part of peoples of China. Or Taiwan is a province of the peoples of China. But that was not true. That's why for 65 years, both sides were haggling over the issue of one China policy. But finally, in 1992, both sides conducted the first ever high-level talks in Singapore. Before that, why we can hold a meeting in Singapore? Because a year earlier, both delegations met in Hong Kong. At that time, we talked about verification of documents on how to handle postal parcels. At that time, China wanted to put the One China principle into the text. But we said, no, this is a technical matter. Why should we handle the One China issue? So we both sides argued regionally over the definition of One China. Finally, we reached an agreement because One China, different interpretation. You say yours, we say ours. To us, this is Republic of China. And after many years, the talk and One China different interpretation was coined as 92 consensus. 92 consensus. So, in 1949, China was divided into two. Mainland China and Taiwan. Mainland China under the rule of peoples of China. Taiwan under the rule of China. One China. This is the most critical issue still. And until this day, still, all issues that were involved, the explanation, interpretation, application of what is culture still very problematic issue between our two sides. Still, although we leave aside those disputes, but the issue is still there. I don't foresee any solution for this issue in the next 10, 15 years. Two means the two sides. What's the relations between the two sides? One is the People's Party, one is Republic. How to solve the relations between the two sides? Is one country and one West? No, it's not one country. So we have studied a lot of scenarios. One country, the mainland China is very adamant to stick to the so-called One China, one country, two systems formula that has been applied in Hong Kong and Macau. But we don't accept that formula because Hong Kong and Macau used to be colonies. Taiwan has been an independent nation for many years. We don't accept one country, two systems formula. So the academics have proposed a lot of proposals. One China, two political entities. One China, two seats in the UN. One China, two representatives. Right? All sorts of formulas. But to us, one China, different interpretation is the most optimal choice for us. Because many countries in the world don't recognize Taiwan as one China. That's why we have only 22 countries that we have diplomatic relations. All those countries are very small ones, unlike your situation. So you're a student, you're lucky, you're a big country, well respected. Someday you will be a diplomat, you will be Minister of Foreign Affairs or Minister of Defense. You're lucky. Your sovereignty cannot be defined. Our sovereignty always being changed by China. Very difficult for us to participate in international activities. We are not a member of many international organizations. Before that, in the year 1971, we were forced to leave the United Nations. So we fight very hard for our survival. So the definition between the two parts of the so-called China, very difficult. It's also difficult for many other countries. Number three is three principles for us. In the year 2008, we have a new president, Mr. Ma. He was the SJD from Harvard Law School. At the start of his administration, he proposed that we must stick to three principles in order to maintain the status quo. That is, no unification, no independence, no war. Why no independence? Because 103 years ago, we declared that the Republic of China is an independent sovereign state. There's no need to play once more about independence. No need. No unification is we want to keep status quo between the two sides. We don't want to be unified under the China's communist systems. So in the past 25 years, there are hundreds of opinion polls on this issue, unification or independence issue, either by the private sectors or by the government. And in every public opinion poll, they will ask the same question. You want to go independence? You want to keep status quo? Or you want unification? Almost the trend very steady in the past 25 years. Almost 75% of the people wanting to maintain the status quo. There was no change. About 10-12% they go for independence, 10-12% go for unification. So the major trend is for keeping the status quo. It's not easy to keep the status quo because mainland China has been pushing very hard for unification. They don't want to keep the status quo for too long. They were afraid that Taiwan maybe someday, if being left alone, Taiwan will drift away from mainland China. So from 1949 until today, mainland China's tactics towards Taiwan had gone through several stages. In the early 1940s, 50s, and 60s, they had a strategy called to liberate Taiwan by military force, or to liberate Taiwan by blood. And after 1979, after it established diplomatic relations with the United States, they changed their tactics. It's called peaceful
so beautifully